Hi, everybody. I'm back to talk a little bit more about economics. And in this assignment that's going to be due Monday, I'm going to ask you to challenge yourself a little bit, okay? I'm going to really ask you to stretch yourself and push yourself in trying this out, okay? And trust me on this. I'm going to ask you to pick a documentary from Frontline or another one of my favorite sources, Freakonomics Radio. Um, Stephen J. Dubner is an amazing economist from the University of Chicago, and he has like a whole ton of podcasts on some pretty interesting topics. But if listening isn't your thing, hey, that's cool. That's why I'm directing you over here to some frontline options. Now, if you don't know about Frontline is an amazing investigative reporting news program. And they have amazing investigative reporters that focus on so many different types of topics. And our topic right now is economics. And we've been talking about how economics is a way of thinking, right? And we do cost benefit analysis in economics. And all of these documentaries relate to that in a very general way. And what you can do is you can use this little scroll bar down here to scroll through the various documentary choices, see which one you are interested in. If you click on one, this new one from this year, Plastic Wars, is really interesting. But when you click on the documentary, you can watch the trailer to see if it's something that you're interested in, and read a little bit of a background information about it. So I'm going to ask you to pick one that you find interesting. The plastic one is really good. This one, in the age of artificial intelligence, raises a lot of questions about security and facial recognition. Software and things like that really deal very much with our privacy issue. Trump's trade war is a fascinating and good one that talks about all of the reasons why we engaged in basically a trade war and tariff war with China, because we have what is known as a trade deficit. We buy way more from China than China buys from us. And the president was intent on dealing with that. This one is really interesting, talks a lot about the problems with Facebook in terms of fake news. It's very interesting. This one is a little more serious and more difficult to follow, the pension gamble, but it looks at what's going on with basically the way that state governments deal with people's retirement funds. Okay, so that one might be a little tough for you. All of these are really good. If you are interested in learning more about income inequality, I would recommend Poverty, Politics, and Profit for you. All of these are very good. Money, Power, and Wall Street is a good one. So you pick one that you think you might be interested in, okay? And then I would like you to write a very brief reflection about it, and by writing a summary following these prompts, okay? And write a summary of the documentary. Identify, as usual, facts, questions, points, reactions to the information. What did you learn? Give a brief description, and then any likes, dislikes, strengths, or weaknesses, and whether or not you would recommend the documentary to someone. And where this is a brief reflection. Don't think that you have to write like, endless things about each for each paragraph. In this instance, a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 7 sentences, I would say, is good for a paragraph. Okay, 3 to 5 sentences is acceptable. Okay, don't Don't get too stressed about this. And again, this is one where I'm asking you to push yourself and stretch yourself to try getting into any one of these documentaries. If there's one in another area where you think that you might be more interested that's outside of economics, and you because none of these are looking good to you, go ahead and choose one from here. Okay, but choose one, write the reflection, and because I'm asking you to watch, you might want to watch in bits and pieces. I'm going to have this one due Monday. Okay, so here's a recap of our assignments for this week, and then I'm going to shut up because I'm talking too much and let you pick your documentary to watch. Okay, our big recap of our learning this week: economic vocabulary, define and turn those in addition to that, quiz will be posted on Friday for the economic vocabulary, and pick a documentary, watch it, and write an easy reflection about it. Okay, I'm trying to keep it low stress, high learning. I hope that's working. Remember, feel free to email me with any questions, but they need to be specific. Okay, if you have questions, tell me which assignment you're feeling challenged with, which part of the assignment you're feeling challenged with, and then I can direct you and steer you more specifically. Okay, everybody. All right, take care. Stay safe. Those are our assignments for the week, and posting your work to Progress Book as it's turned in. Okay. All right. Take care, and I'll talk to everybody soon. All right. And here's to really hoping that we'll be able to get back May 1st, like they said. Hopefully, everybody. I really hope. If not, I'm going to keep on posting videos and assignments. All right. Bye bye.